All right, it's time for the player development tip of the week. In these videos, I want to provide practical tips to those who are in the role and those who are transitioning the role and those who are interested about the role of player development. Tip number one, always keep an updated roster on your computer or drive. This is very valuable, especially for you all that are getting ready to go to camp, fall camp, training camp, things like that. I always kept an updated roster because what happens is if you wait on someone else in another department, and once again, this is not anyone doing it maliciously, but there may be a player who's not added or a player has been taken off. A lot of the communication about who's on a roster, who's off the roster, who transferred, who's not on the team anymore, who's been added, maybe walk-ons, newcomers, comes through the player development office. So what I always did, I always kept an updated roster on my drive, on my computer. I would print it out sometimes, and every day I looked at that roster. I would talk to academics. I would talk to the strength staff. In this role, you want to make sure you always have an updated roster that you keep and that you go through the entire team every single day to make sure that the players on the roster, especially during fall camp and spring football and any transitional months when they're coming back from summer to fall camp, as I said, or they're coming after the season into January when school starts. Always keep updated roster. This happened to me a couple times in the role. There are a couple meetings I went to where I went to a meeting and I thought someone was on the roster and they weren't, or I thought somebody was off the roster and they were still on the team. So after that, I was like, look, I'm going to keep an updated roster for myself. So that's my player development tip for you. Once again, excited to create this for you all and bring these practical tips to you. Check out these other player development videos here. Also, please like and subscribe this video if it helped you in any way. Go out and create generational impact. Don't wait. Create that generational impact today.